further on that, okay, don't forget that the reason why we were able to hear that 24 hours the day Mohbad was buried, we were able to hear this case of Mohbad was punched with a poisonous ring. While some people said he was stabbed with a poisonous knife.
Wait, that one. Don't leave that one. I'm basing it, now you say make we use waiting spending talk to police.
Sure.
And you now said, okay, let us, maybe it didn't sustain, maybe that was a cook-up story, but it was stabbed. What I'm saying is this. Let's look at the scenario of that car park. Don't forget that they were surrounded by fans. Fans will see something go wrong.
We can't say. Is that they were they were in the town hall.
Are you
saying in the town hall? Aristocracy, wait. Let us see the vicinity.
Let's get it
right. The car park.
Let's look at the vicinity. Okay.
Where was the show itself? Where did the show take place? In the town hall?
Wait. Hold on. Let's look at the vicinity. The show was held in a hall. Every of the musicians have fans. Prime Boy and Mohbad, they are son of the soil. They are from Ikorodu. Many people came to that place because they knew Mohbad was performing. If Mohbad, on the norms, if he finished his performance and he stepped down, his fans will come out to want to cheer him up. They will not stay there because they are his fans.
Don't forget, Mohbad was not in the poster. It was not expected. So he doesn't have much fun.
What are you saying? But they knew
it was not in the bill. It was not in the bill. It was added 18. No, I mean, you have to get it clear. It was Zlatan. Shilkut was in the bill. It was added 18.
No, Papariano. You are not getting it clear. You know why you are not getting it clear?
No.
You are telling me that Mohbad came to his Ikorodu area where they know is their star. And when Mohbad got there, he was performing. There are people in that hall that are Mohbad's fan, whether you like it or it, whether the whole Ikorodu knew or not. Yes, when he finished his performance, and we saw part of the video of his performance, how they all came to the front to cheer him. When he left that place and stepped out, are you telling me none of his fans will go to the back and say, we want to see Mohbad?
Okay, now, see what I'm saying here. We don't have issue with whether they cheer him, how they followed him out when he was going down. But no, get something out. Don't just be one-sided now. Let us balance things.
Okay, go ahead.
I agree with you. That possibly when he was leaving the show, okay, they would have cheered him up, or wherever he was, they might have, followed him through, okay. But now the question is this: they were delayed for about 2 hours after the show. So are we saying that Zlatan will be performing, Sean Kuti will be performing, and all this guy is after the show exactly? So because he was
after his own performance, after his own performance,
the show was
entire show.
Exactly. After the show was 9 p.m.
Yes.
He performed for 1 hour. Okay.
Yes.
Now, he performed for 1 hour.
Was he the first to perform?
But he was the first to perform. He was the first.
Of everybody.
Okay. Exactly.
Okay.
So after his performance, he exited. We saw him exiting the place. We have a video of that. Okay. We saw how Prime was even trying to stop him. Yeah, we were trying to stop others.
Stop him or trying to block
stop others. People were kind of blocking his way. The fans
now.
Why exiting? People were cheering him. So it was kind of protecting him because he didn't have his own bouncer at the point, at the place. So now, I do not argue, okay, I will not argue that fans did not come out with him. Some fans will have come out with him. All the fans there do not belong to Mohbad. All right?
Yes,
but some fans that belong to him, that love him, they would have come out. He shared money already. Okay? And I believe that at some point he will want to escape from them. Because the more you are with them there, the more you will keep spending. All right?
But that does not say they will not
he sent Adura to go and exchange money, to go and pieces money. Don't forget, the account of Wumi, to go and exchange money so that he can give more. Even which Prime Boy was against, that idea. So
Prime Boy said so. He said
exactly.
He said so in his interview.
Thank you very much. So now, finally, he exited the town hall. But after exiting the town hall, the question is this.
He moved to the car park.
Exactly. Now, the question is this. Was that place full of security? Because we have, there are so many musicians that came. And with all fairness, there should be bouncers. There should be some security there. People can't just have access to everywhere, not the vicinity. There should be some areas which the people can have access to. which only the entourage of the musicians can be, unless who is with them. Okay, so now we don't know the area at which they are, but one thing for sure is that how long, because don't forget his car was blocked and it was delayed there for hours, maybe more than 1 hour, it was delayed there. I mean, in that car park. Okay, so now did the people that came out still go? Did they stay there forever till he left, or when they came out 10, 20, 50 minutes, they went back to continue the show because Latan have to perform, Seun Kuti have to perform, and other artists. All right, let me. So this is what we don't know. That's what we don't know.
Okay, wait, Papariano. You see, like you are saying, we don't know those things, which means we will not be in the best position to say a number of things as well.
Exactly.
Now, also, let me talk from the perspective of someone that have witnessed all this thing over and over again. Being with artists on stage, coming out and going to car park and all that, even in a well-secured environment. You see fans, we even be running after the car when it is leaving. They will do bye-bye for you. They will not leave that artist entirely. They will be hanging around. They will be there. Because even some of them want to take picture. Some of them just want to see, we saw him today. Now, according to other things, that place was well guided. Police were there. Now, the security people were around his vehicle, his own vehicle, because they are waiting until it's cleared. Because if they left him alone there, it means no, it wasn't even safe in the first place. Let's take some of the account. There are security around his vehicle. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. If we want to rule out that he was probably stabbed, then those security men should have seen something, except he was stabbed in the vehicle and they couldn't see.
Aristocrat, how are you sure the security men are not unknown security men? Or the unknown security men? Mama, please, when I'm saying, okay, unknown, just like unknown soldiers, people that you cannot trace. For example, NDLEA arrested Mohbad, they claim they never arrested Mohbad. But Adura, everybody insists that he was arrested. These are fake people in uniform. Now, the army that were there, were they sent? Were they cultists? Were they what? They came to, I mean, who are these people? We have not heard testimony from them. And I think
that is the questions you ought to find out before
and that is the
you
question.
Are establishing. No,
you are not asking that question. I have been asking that question. Okay, no. I am the first person to establish that notion, to say that those army people that were surrounding Mohbad, we don't trust them. Okay, and as a result, we need Prime Boy and everybody who was there to tell us the real truth. Because what we have been told is not helpful. It's not helping.
Papariano, you know, we are trying to prove your theory. We are trying to prove it. So in science, we must subject it to every form of test. Now, you are suspending a number of things to achieve your analogy or your theory. But in the same vein, you are saying we should discuss on the norms. If on the norms, because what you are saying will happen if the concert itself was a total conspiracy, was a setup.
And we have established that.
Basically to kill him. Then what it means is this. The security people were compromised. Even the driver will be compromised. And all that.
The entourage will be compromised.
The entourage will be compromised.
Don't forget that somebody has said that they wanted to tell Mohbad not to go for that show, that it was a setup. Don't forget that.
Okay. No, I did not hear that. You are just telling me that.
All right. If you have heard about that, say yes. If you have not heard, say no. There was, I did not hear that. There was somebody who was saying that it was a setup. He heard about the show, that it was a setup.
Just one person or many people?
It was somebody who said so. The person, it's not an information that is given to everybody.
All right.
Somebody says, a lot of people are new in this case. The people are new in this case.
Okay.
But anyway, let us get somewhere. Let us try to work the possibilities.
Yes.
Let me put in a corner.
Don't put me in a corner. Let me finish my thought. You
are driving long. My things are very fast.
Okay. I will finish now. Wait, I will finish now. What I'm saying is this. If I align with your position that all security are compromised, the concert is compromised, don't you then think that dropping Prime Boy was a way to remove one person that do not know about the conspiracy, not to find out what happened? So they drop him, they make sure it did not go. That was why the Cubana guy, kept him at the
he did not go where. He did not go where. Mission
he
accomplished.
was removed out of. No, what is mission accomplished there? Because he was.
Mission accomplished. You have done what you have to do.
No, Papariano. So you are
Prime
saying
Boy claimed that
he has done what he has to do.
Prime Boy claimed he was supposed to do that.
What was the mission accomplished?
What you are saying is his mission was to stab him, Abi. If his mission was to stab him, is it the rest of the people's mission to carry his body home?
Exactly. Somebody has to carry his body. Somebody has to carry his body for the conspiracy to complete.
So for me, I do not agree with your conspiracy. I do not agree with your conspiracy.
You are beyond this, Papariano, please.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, it is good to have defense to this. Okay, let me say this. Okay, if Prime Boy was paid to do whatsoever that he has to do, okay, on Mohbad, now some persons within Mohbad's entourage would have been informed, would have known about this. In fact, the show itself could have been a trap for him. This is somebody who, whenever he wants to go for a show, we hear that his boss label, his former boss label, Naramali, keep calling people not to give him a show. Especially there was the one that was quoted, Efe, wanted to give contract to Mohbad. Again, the boss label was aware, and he said this guy has mental issues. Okay, he tried to spoil the thing for him. And whenever this guy goes to show, they always try to set him up and beat him up. Okay, now what we should be asking is this: is there any relationship between the show organizers and his former his former boss label? Okay, if there's a relationship, if there's a relationship, we don't know. Oh my goodness, we don't know. But what we are saying is this: the only way, if Prime Boy have done something there, the only way they would have covered Prime Boy up is if the person who sent Prime Boy is somebody who is huge, that nobody can
Papariano, this is your imagination.
But we are imagining.
Yes.
Okay,
this is
Papariano,
your
let me say
imagination.
something. Papariano, let me say something. And it will be the last. I don't want to fargo again. Why you say that if other people in his entourage were already compromised, it means that his wife was compromised, the driver was compromised, Adura was compromised, the driver was compromised, all his team were compromised. So why would they make one of their team member a fall guy that all of them will now say is that person? Why would they want to put that person under the bus when they know that the person can fight them back? Why would they do that?
Okay,
in a conspiracy like this.
Okay, now you know,
and not killing too. Because if because if you want to do that, it means you will also eliminate that person. It has happened. Look at the case of John F. Kennedy.
Eliminate him.
Look at the assassination of former president of America, John F. Kennedy. The person that was asked to go and kill him, they sent two people to go and kill him. One person is the one that will actually kill him. But their job is, they know that person will miss, but that guy has to be killed. So you can see how that went. So in this case, are you saying they wouldn't have killed him? Then lastly, I would say, what would be the purpose of compromising his large entourage, his wife and 15 people and the driver? For what purpose would they kill someone like that? Will it be because of his son or for a bigger purpose?
Now, you see, these are the things that nobody is not clear to anybody. But one thing is that this is somebody that his former boss label keep coming into his life, even when he's no longer with the former boss label. He's no longer with Naramali. But Naramali's familiarity, they keep coming after him. Okay, we don't know what they want from him. I should be asking you, why was Samla and Naramali, why were they always coming after Mohbad? Can you answer that?
You shouldn't ask me that because it's not part of this conspiracy you are putting.
No, that is what we're saying. If they are part of the conspiracy,
Papariano,
they have to be something they want from him.
Papariano, you know, I like conspiracy, but what I'm saying is this. I do not believe he was stabbed by Prime Boy. Because if he was, the bleeding would be so much, he cannot get home that day. And it took him about 2 hours to get home. He would have died.
Okay, again,
they can do
stabbing. Again, if stabbing is what is going to weak him with the poisonous knife, I don't think the person who wants to have this accomplished will think twice. They will not hesitate.
No. You cannot do anything.
Okay, but you know, there's one thing I want to hear, right? There's one thing that
is gone now.
We need evidence of
There are
mohbad.
snipers.
We don't have evidence of mohbad. No evidence of mohbad leaving that show alive.
Can I step in?
Any evidence?
Do we have evidence of mohbad being stabbed at the show?
The testimony of those other people.
And there is no evidence that he got home alive.
And he lived till Tuesday.
And I asked you a question before, Aristocrat.
They are all culpable. They are all culpable.
No, what you are
can
doing
I step in a little bit, please, guys?
You know the Ojoro you are doing.
No.
You know the Ojoro you are doing.
I'm not.
Please.
We cannot answer so many things.
Sorry,
if I ask you, did mohbad live there alive? You cannot answer Aristocrat. Did mohbad live the show alive?
Papariano, wait. This is what I meant by you are doing Ojoro. You know why you are doing Ojoro? You are basing your theory upon the witnesses of these people, but you do not believe these people when they said he got home alive and died on Tuesday.
I am not.
Why are you preaching and telling?
I am basing my evidence on who? Please tell me. Aristo, I am basing my evidence on who? Please tell me on who.
Now, you just told me that they said the altercation was between Prime Boy and mohbad. Who gave you that? Is it not among the people that you say you don't believe that
okay,
you
now,
got home with?
Remember you were not aware of the conversion. You were not aware of the conversion earlier. Earlier I said something.
It is my own conversation.
No, you joined. That's why you joined me and Bibi's convo. I told Bibi, I said, Bibi, it is one thing for us to disregard all of the suspect statement. Okay? And we try to use intelligence to figure out what likely play out there that day. Or we should quote these eyewitnesses who were there and then see what we can get through their statement. We have to choose. And he kept referring to the witness statement. And I said, okay, if that is the case, then I can also refer to the witness statement. But don't just choose what you want to use from their statement and throw it with others. If you are saying that, okay, mohbad got home alive because Wumi said so, then do you also believe that Wumi said that it was a nurse that killed mohbad? At this point, you don't believe anymore.
Therefore, if that is your position, I wouldn't believe that he was stabbed. And I don't believe all those photo jumbo of Bemakeje and Uruka. I don't believe in all those bullshit.
Okay, but because something alluded us to that.
Was such with a poison.
Aristocrat, something alluded
was such with a poison.
Something is glaring here. Something is glaring here. Why the Bemakeje begins to make sense is because we see the effect. The hand was swollen, like a similar example that I just read about the Oluwadamilare's case. The hand was swollen very fast. DJ Bami said when they got home. See, DJ Bami said when they got home, mohbad's hand was swollen and it was bleeding. What caused it?
When they got home. When it was swollen and bleeding. It was swollen and bleeding. This is what I will continue to say. You know the day I disputed this Bemakeje. Bemakeje is a poison. And the poison of Bemakeje is same with the poison of a cobra, a venom of a snake. That's not correct, Aristocrat. That's not correct. That's not correct. That's not correct. No, you are making okay, Aristocrat, no, please wait. You are making a big mistake if you're doing that. See what you should. Like that's what I said. Mistake? Okay, the big mistake here is that when it comes to the Bemakeje poisonous knife, there are so many varieties of it. I just read the case of Oluwadamilare, who was stabbed with a poisonous knife, and after 11 days, they amputated the leg, and he's still alive. But the leg was swollen, and it was still bleeding. And it is also called poisonous knife. Okay, okay, that is why you are placing it on. Okay, if you are placing it on that, then toxicology will tell us. Thank you very much. Now you're talking. Abi, but now you're talking. It still does not erase the fact that it was not stabbed. There is no fact. There's only assumption. No. It doesn't erase. It was not stabbed. Glass would not have made his hand to fast. How can glass make that hand to swallow? What is stabbing? When you stab someone, what would be the depth of the knife or the dagger? Okay. Again, as I was saying, right, in a stabbing, you only need part of the poison. Okay? The stabbing may not be that intense. You only need part of... Baba, let us look at the definition of stab. Let us look at the definition of stab. It is the English we are using. What is the definition of stab? In Yoruba, it is that gun. Okay, kini gun. Oma wo. What is the definition of stab? Okay, define stab. I mean, tí nǹkan bá gúnyàn, okay? Gúnyàn báwo? At least, ó máa kọjá first layer.
Okay. But what depend? You force. What depend? You force any if you go anywhere.
Okay. Well, okay. You are saying it was Prime Boy that stabbed him. Look at Prime Boy's art. I think Prime Boy is around 5'10" or 5'11". You understand what I'm saying? I think he's close to 6 feet. Look at he's an healthy young man. Do you think if he's going to stab someone, he will stab him like a baby? If you say he cuts for the poison to work, it's a different. You say stabbed. If someone is stabbed, the person go bleed well. If he bleeds well, they go see the blood.
Where was the person stabbed? It depends on where he was stabbed. It depends on where you are stabbed.
Where? Okay. Where are you thinking about?
Like in the case of Oluwadamilare, he was stabbed in the leg, and the leg got swollen. Okay. And after 11 days, they had to amputate the leg. In the case of mohbad, in the case of mohbad, that's what in the case of mohbad, what?
Was stabbed on his forearm.
In the case of mohbad, it could have been stabbed. We say we have to be careful.
It could have been stabbed.
It could have been stabbed in his hand. In his hand. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, in his forearm. Now, let me tell you something. The level of blood that will come from your forearm, it is more than the level of blood that will come from your finger.
And it depends if it cut through the vein. It depends if it cut through the vein.
Wait, Baba, relax.
No, but that's the truth. If it cut through the vein, it depends what... I mean,
stop shifting
anatomy. It depends on the stabbing. Don't just generalize stabbing. It depends on how the impact matters.
You are shifting the goalpost. See, if someone is stabbed on the forearm, and I believe he was stabbed, the depth will be more than what you are describing. The amount of blood that will come out will be seen. It will be substantial when you say stab. But if you say it was just
that was a profuse bleeding. That was a profuse bleeding.
If it was a profuse bleeding, what was the amount of blood they saw in his vehicle? What did they? Which means while he was in the vehicle, they would have used something to wrap his hand.
They are part of the conspiracy. They never. You keep making them look like they are good human beings. They are part of the conspiracy.
What are you talking about? The same people that claim that was profusely bleeding.
I said something, right? This is my conclusion. I said something. I always say something, right? If Prime Boy had done whatsoever that Prime Boy has done, okay, the wife will be part of it, will know about it. Darusha will know about it. At least Darusha.
Other people.
No. Sorry,
conspiracy is more than 20 people.
Please take it easy now. Don't rush it, okay? If Prime Boy had done whatsoever, the wife can be aware, Darusha can be aware, but the other persons,
Is it part of conspiracy?
That's what I'm saying, that they may not be aware they may not be aware of the plan.
How it happened.
Yes, but when it eventually happened, for them not to raise alarm, they will quickly see how to negotiate with them.
Okay, they negotiated
how to make them not expose the secret.
Who were fake security men.
Okay, again, I'm saying something again. The security men. Okay, Aristotle, let's see this. If I host a show, okay,
yes,
and in that show, let me say you have to go down that day, all right, and let me say me who hosts the show, I'm very much aware of it, okay, and the plan was that it was your friend that came with you that will help us accomplish it. Me, I have alerted my security that whatever that happened here, you guys should just don't worry about it. I'll take care of the remaining one. Okay. So are you saying that that is not possible?
Now, what it means is this. What you have just said, what is this? There will be total control of the crowd close to that place, because it will only be the security that will be around there. But in this case, from Prime Boy's account, that was my interview with him. He said there were crowd around there who they don't want to give enough money, but they are in the car. They want them to play. So there will still be, even if there are no crowd, there will be someone that came from the
you car. You are being biased.
Except you are saying, wait. You are focusing on bribing the security.
No, me, I'm building my conspiracy. I'm not focused on anybody. I'm not calling anybody. I'm just building. I'm giving my thoughts. Don't mention. I'm not quoting anybody.
Wait.
I'm giving you a thought.
What I'm saying is this. In an open car park like that, which means you should have close to 10, 15 security men surrounding that place in order to ensure that no external person sees anything. That is what it means. Because it should be an extremely controlled area. Because no other person must see. Now, all those other people will see it.
And you can corroborate that with Prime Boy's director. You can corroborate that with Prime Boy's director who said there was no mob there. Aristocrat, what you said right now, you can confirm
how
that.
many security people? Okay, how many security people? You see, what we need to do, I like this case. We need to come with a drawing of that car park. We must be able to situate where the vehicles are. We must be able to situate every other person that we thought about. And let us now look at that drawing and say, that is not possible. That place was well controlled. Then we will say it was a total conspiracy. That those other people were.
That is what I'm saying. Me, I am saying that all of them there, right? Prime Boy, Wumi, Darusha, all of them, there are some truth that they have not told us yet. They should stop acting like innocent. Neither Prime Boy is innocent of what happened to mohbad.
Yes.
If he was not part of it, he know what happened to mohbad and he should expose them.
Yes.
He's covering up.
Paparano,
okay? And as a result for them not to expose him too.
Paparano, I agree with all that. But what I was disagreeing with you was that he was stabbed. That is the only thing I'm disagreeing with. That
okay, but Aristocrat, the stabbing, let me establish a stabbing. Now, we saw mohbad when he was in the car, when he was announced dead. True or false?
Yes.
We were not privileged to see his back features. But we saw his face down. Okay?
Yes.
If you pause that video, okay, it at least that video can answer part of the question that at the time he was announced dead, we didn't see any direct puncture around his chest, around his tummy.
Yes.
But one thing that we've seen in the clips,
visible to the camera.
from the evidence available, we can tell that most affected areas, okay, of mohbad's body was the arm. From what we can see, most affected areas on mohbad's body was his forearm. True or false?
According to the video that was sent to us.
From the evidence available so far, the evidence available is the deceased body. From the video of the deceased body available so far, that we know, the most affected part of his body that is so visible is the swollen hand.
No, wait, relax, Paparano. You merged two scenes together, two scenes. You were telling me that in the vehicle where he was announced dead, what we saw. Now, that is number one. We could not see if he sustained any injury in that video where he was announced dead. But later on, we saw the video of someone shaking his hand, his swollen hand.
No, that was later. That shaking of that shaking hand was before he passed, before they take him to the car.
So which video? Okay, that one was before he was taken to the car.
Exactly.
Which means we are not referring to that. The one that he took.
See what I'm doing here. Yes. I am saying that when mohbad left that show, whatever injury that was with him will be visible for us to see. Okay, so the earliest visible mutilation, okay, or harm, almost affected part that we see was his forearm. Okay, then after the nurse attended to him, then they rushed him out in the car to announce him dead. At the time he was announced dead, we didn't see
those injury again.
Exactly. So those are physical injuries that cannot just be erased. It can't just be erased. In a span of 2 days.
But what I'm just saying is, you see, your conspiracy, Prime Boy knows something. I'm not disputing that. Like I always say, that is.
It may not be Prime Boy, but mohbad's hand seems like he was stabbed with a poisonous knife.
How do you know the stab of the poisonous knife?
Thank you very much. Because there are different kinds of poison. In Oluwadamilare's case, they say when he was stabbed.
Did you see his injury? Yes.
Okay, I can read it to you in Punch. Okay, and you can follow it on YouTube.
No, wait now. Apparently, we are scientists. You see, you said the kind of stab. You are still using stab. I don't agree with the stab, but I would say the kind of wound on mohbad's forearm. You said it is for a poisonous stab. I then asked you, how do you recognize a poisonous wound?
Okay, now
because
the injury. Let me use the word. The injury on mohbad. The injury on mohbad's forearm, okay, or arm. When you look at the time, what happened between mohbad and Prime Boy? It was between 11 p.m. to 12 p.m.
Yes.
That is to 00 hour of the day. 11 p.m. on Sunday to Sunday midnight. All right. So now, an injury sustained at that point in time. Okay, before the person was able to get home, in the next 2 hours, the hand was already swollen and the hand was bleeding. This only reminds me of the Oluwadamilare's case, okay, which after he was stabbed, few hours later, the leg became swollen.
Few hours later, do they
exactly
give us
few
a
hours
specific
later
of those 3 hours? Is it a couple, or some couple?
It was few hours later, it swelled, and then for days, and then it went again, sorry, and then it went again for days.
Oluwadamilare issue, maybe he did not get tetanus injection. Immediately it happened. Stop looking for refuge with
Oluwadamilare's case, after the stabbing, it went swollen. It went swollen. Mohbad, after the stabbing, the hand went swollen. Don't bring tetanus. Forget about tetanus. Forget about tetanus.
Mohbad was not stabbed, Papariano.
Okay, but see what I'm saying here, Bibi, I'm just only saying that in the case, okay, that Mohbad was stabbed, what could have been, what could have played out? I'm not saying categorically, I have to clear this. I am not saying categorically that what killed Mohbad must have happened in the show. But what I'm saying is that what killed Mohbad
was planted
could have started from the show, okay, where Prime Boy may be involved in it, could have went through the bridge and could have even been completed at home. But there's one thing for sure. Wumi, Darosha, and all of them are part of it. With the condition.
Papariano, hold on, Papariano. You also believe that Mohbad did not leave the show alive. Is that correct?
I'm saying that it's a case. You know what? When you study by case, you observe different cases. As it stands, we don't know whether Mohbad came home alive. We cannot say for certain. And in the case that Mohbad did not come home alive, then could it have been that there was a fight on the bridge and they attacked them and they ended his life there? And they have to actually for conspiracy.
That story of on the bridge. Do you believe something happened on the bridge? Now that they said he wanted to throw the baby down from the bridge, do you believe it?
Okay, they said spending, said so. And again, when I look at the behavior of the judge at the March inquest, when Spending mentioned the bridge, he wanted to narrate, the judge interjected and told him to restart again. And when he restarted, he skipped the bridge story. And that's why the public lawyer, okay, they were thinking that it was the public lawyer who joined some international observer to say a judge of the inquest should recuse herself. Should not continue the case because, she intimidated the speaker, and at the point at which she interjected, made the witness not to remember
to lose his line
of those stories, to lose his thought. So could it have been like a plan? So some international people that has nothing to do with the lawyer representing the Adura Foundation, okay, but that was misconstrued by the magistrate, by the judge, thinking that it was that lawyer that that initiated whatever that happened, okay, or was part of it. So, and that was clear. I think that was that has been cleared, that he has nothing to do with whatever that happened. But that was the situation.
But it's okay. I like the exercise. Let's continue to be discussing. We always come with conspiracy theory. At least Susie came with one the other day.
Okay, let Susie come in. Susie wanted to come in here. Nice. Susie, are you still there? You slept? I think she slept over. Are you still there, Susie? Susie, do you believe in the concept of Prime Boy as an innocent person, or Prime Boy maybe 50-50? What is your concept when it comes to Prime Boy, Susie?
Me, I still believe Prime Boy knows something he's not giving out. But that is circumstantial.
Iron lady again. Iron lady again.
Iron lady in the house. Ooh,
let's not make this.
Make it make sense.
Let us make it soft.
No sycophantic comment. Go straight
Let's
to the
make
point.
it soft. Let's make this soft.
Well, this is going to be soft. I don't know if African TV has visited your platform lately, but there will be a 50 million award to whoever is going to tell us exactly what happened or what led to the death of Mohbad, that is going to lead to an arrest and a conviction. The person gets to get 50 million. It must lead to an arrest and a conviction, there's 50 million plus a plea bargain. This is going to be published in the newspaper maybe by end of next week, sharp before the end of this month. So this is coming from African TV. I'm going to be part of the donation to the money. So because all this conspiracy, we want to make it to make sense. So whoever, Prime Boy Spending, DJ Bami, Darosha, Adura, anybody among the 100 people in that house that can tell us anything, everything that happened in that house that day that took Mohbad's life away, and we can able to verify that, leads to an arrest, leads to a conviction. 50 million awaits naira, not dollars. 50 million naira awaits such a person, and a plea bargain. Conviction is made. The person will be identity will be kept private, so it will be unanimous expose. So that
can I ask a question? What if the person has sworn to an oath and doesn't want to die? How do you help that person?
If the person has sworn to an oath, and that's why we said there's going to be a plea bargain. You mean with the
Iron Lady, what are you saying? You sworn to an oath. If you talk, you go die. So what is plea bargain happening? If you talk like this, you go die.
You mean sworn an oath with the God Lord God?
Yes, whatever it is. If you talk like this, you go die.
And sometimes on those I don't believe in all of
those. We give the family now. His family will spend the money now. Let his family spend.
Let's spread the news. We put this in the newspaper.
His family can spend the money now.
It's okay. Now that is what you think.
I don't know.
Make it 100 million.
I don't.
And a visa to America or the Bahamas. The person could do it.
I don't know.
Trust issue here. Trust.
When we say a plea bargain, I don't know if that will come with the package.
His wife, I was the one that cooked the indomie. Did you eat part of the indomie? Yes. And his wife also. But remember, the wife said they cook rice and sauce. When she woke up around 7 a.m. I attend to the kids, to the baby.
Obviously.
Yeah, she said she cooked rice and sauce. Laro, Baton Uji. And they asked, did he wake up the husband? She said no, because she wanted to attend to the baby. That's why she woke up early.
What is that?
And they asked, at what time did he eat the rice? Did he eat the vomiting food? And he said he ate the food. He vomited the indomie around 1 hour before the nurse came. So, you know, the wife said rice and sauce. Now we are hearing
Spending said that there is a wedge between her and the kitchen. She doesn't cook. So how come she's gallivanting in the kitchen, cooking indomie and rice and sauce on the D-Day of Mohbad's wife?
In fact, right about now, you know, I'm just tired. You know,
sauce, indomie, and then fried rice. Just one single day.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let's go on. It means if I want to, nobody you want to say.
Okay, let's go on. Let's go on, okay. Now, and his wife also.
Sorry, Bayo, please hold on. Someone wrote on the comment section that they said he vomited when the nurse gave him injection. That
yes.
He vomited the indomie.
Right.
So, how come Adura didn't mention it that he vomited?
Adura said he vomited, but the wife said he walked by himself.
Yeah.
He walked by himself, he stood up, and went to the toilet to vomit, and he peed. And he and he came back. But Adura said he was rolling on the floor and he vomited. He vomited on the floor.
So they have to move him from that room to another room.
Adura said he vomited on the floor. So now, when all these events that started on the 10th of September, did you call your dad? No. On the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out and all of you were at home and mohbad was feeling fine. He didn't come out that Monday. He was in the room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. Was he complaining? It was his wife that said we should call the nurse. The nurse came on Monday.
It was the wife.
The wife that said we should call the nurse.
And the wife said mohbad requested for nurse.
He said mohbad called the nurse. mohbad get in touch with the nurse.
Okay, go on.
Please, 1 second, please. Someone said they should read that part of the Indomie again.
That Indomie is in 2 parts. The Indomie is in 2 parts.
Okay.
The Indomie is in 2 parts. The first part is Adura said that, the lawyer that interviewed Adura was their lawyer. Adura said when he got to the room, when Wumi called them, he met mohbad rolling on the floor and they poured him water and he vomited. You understand? But when Wumi was being interviewed, he said, Fadile said he walked by himself to the bathroom, peed, and he came to sit on the floor. And that was when I noticed he was not feeling fine. Sure, you understand the case of the Indomie now? Can I move on?
Move on, please. What page are you?
I'm on page 282. The top part. The second question on 282. On the 11th of September, that should be on Monday. Can you tell us what happened? You did not go out. Excuse me, sir, host. Wumi said mohbad came downstairs to gist with his friends and he took shower. Have you forgotten?
It's their lies against their lies.
Yes, he said Wumi came downstairs. He said mohbad came downstairs. He was pressing his phone. He came downstairs to gist and he took shower.
Have you gotten to this part when
Lifestyle said same thing that on his way out on Monday afternoon, he saw Dijibami cleaning blood from mohbad's hand, and they shot. mohbad was.
Mr. Bayo, you can continue. I think she has given her submission.
Okay, I'll continue. Okay, thank you. On the 11th, you did not go out, and all of you were at home, and mohbad was feeling fine. He didn't come out that Monday. He was in his room throughout on Monday. He was in his room. Was he complaining? It was his wife that said we should call the nurse. The nurse came on Monday? No. The Tuesday. Let's talk about Monday. On Monday, he was at home. Yes. You two were around. Yes, I was around. On that Monday, did you notice anything? Did you notice whether there was any argument or a shout? Yes, they argued. Ọmọ àlejò wọ wèrè. Mo mọ̀ pé Wùmí máa tọ̀ sáré tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Mo máa ká ọmọ rí ni. Ṣé àwọn pé ìgbà tí lọ́yà yẹn béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Ó ní nothing like that happen when their lawyer was asking her. When the lawyer was misleading, he said nothing happened. Now Fadile ti fàájà o. They argue. What was that was on Monday. Do you know what they were arguing on? No. You have no idea. No. At what point did the argument stop? I do not know the exact time, but it was on that Monday. You didn't know the reason for the argument, or when the argument stopped. There was an argument between husband and wife. Yes. Although the Monday, you guys were at home. You did not go anywhere. We did not go out. Were you able to see Mohbad on Monday? Did you see? Yes. Around what time did you see him? I saw him in the afternoon. Around what time was that argument between the two of them? It was in the morning, like. So you saw him 12 p.m. How was the health when you saw him on Monday? How was he looking? It was really looking fine from the way I was seeing him. It was not really looking fine. Yahuda no wa okay. Yahuda wa okay. The Tuesday, Yahuda wa okay. Yahuda were. Yahuda wa okay. Yahuda asked that he was okay. For 48 hours, he was okay, was fine. It was only the pain on Tuesday. It was the swelling on Tuesday that made them call the nurse. Wumi said he was okay, but Adura and somebody said he was not really looking fine from the way I was seeing him. And he told us to call the nurse. He was not really looking fine on Monday. At 12, you saw him, and he told you to call the nurse. Yes. Do you take time to look at the injury on the 10th? Was there a bandage? He wore clothes when you saw him on Monday. He didn't wear clothes, but he was wearing boxers. Yes. Was the blood still dropping from his hand on Monday? It had stopped. It had stopped. It was bleeding like before. So the bleeding stopped on Monday. Yes. The blood on the bed sheet that was found, it was on Tuesday. Yes. You live in a duplex apartment. Let me describe what a duplex is. He and his wife live upstairs, while you guys sleep downstairs. All the rooms are upstairs. So you all live upstairs. Yes. Okay, but okay, go on upstairs. Yeah, sale. Was it the same? Was it that that came on Monday? Was it that he came on Monday to meet you, or you were the one that went to meet him on that Monday? When he was wearing boxers, I was the one that went to meet him. Was his wife with him? Yes. That very Monday when you went to meet him, did you notice blood on the bed sheet? Yes, I saw blood on the bed sheet. Let's assume this table is the bed sheet demonstrating. Can you describe the extent at which the blood covered the bed sheet? The blood stained different places. Are you saying the bed sheet contains different stains all around? It was where he slept on the bed sheet. Oh, really? There was a Monday in the house. There was a Monday in the house. There was a Monday in the house. That was Monday in the house. That should be that Monday in the house. Yes. By 12, that you met him, all of you departed to your rooms. When I saw him, I went to give him his phone. You were in custody of his phone? No, he left the phone in our room. He left the phone in your room on the 10th of September? Yes. And also, he sees him. Also, I see him that day. After the incident of handing over the phone to him, did you guys go out? No, we did not go out. So all of you stayed in that very day. Yes. Were you privileged to see him again, probably in the evening or the night? I did not see him after then. After 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? On Tuesday. Wait. Oh, they say fried rice. Not on Tuesday. She ain't wait. Oh, I didn't like to 12. Oh, why would you get carrots? You did not see your man from 12 on Monday. I did not see him after then. After that 12 p.m. on Monday, you never saw him again until when? Tuesday. Around what time? In the morning. It simply means that the allegation that you said there was an argument in the afternoon, it means that that allegation again, that both of them had a fight in the night, at night. That is not true. That they had a serious fight in the night. They were discussing about something. I did not ask you about discussion. You saw him shortly when you went into your room. I am saying that the allegation that in the night, what you heard in the morning was argument between husband and wife. And in the night, there was an allegation that there was a fight between husband and wife. Were you privy to that information? I did not know about that. They did not fight. Around what time did you see him on Tuesday? In the morning. Around what time? I did not have. If you don't have idea, don't worry. When you saw him on Tuesday, how was he feeling? He was feeling okay, somehow. Did you bother to check that and whether the blood was still dropping? There was no bleeding again. Did he complain anything to you regarding his health? No. What now led to the nurse being invited for treatment if he said he was already feeling okay on Tuesday? They had called the nurse since Monday. They had called the nurse on Monday, but she did not come until Tuesday. Who called the nurse? DJ Bami. Sçàtà was on Monday. Yes. And he called the nurse on Monday. Yes. And the nurse came on Tuesday. Yes. Around what time did the nurse come? In the afternoon. And Mohbad complained to the nurse how he was feeling. He had told the nurse what happened already. So when she came, she went upstairs. She went upstairs and began to administer the medication. And it was after the injection, he started vomiting. Yes. At that point, do you remember to call any of the relatives, probably the father or the mother? No. So what now happened when he started vomiting? He was just rolling on the floor and he was vomiting. And from there, you guys took him to the hospital? Yes. You know, he has confirmed again that he was rolling on the floor and he was vomiting. He has confirmed again, oh. And it was that he took him to the hospital. And and he was just rolling on the floor and he was vomiting. And from there, you guys took him to the hospital. Yes. And it was when you took him to the hospital that they said he was brought in dead. Yes. And you went to 2 hospitals. Yes. This hospital those hospitals rejected him. Yes, they said he was dead. And after that, you took him to the house. And you did not file a complaint to the police station. And you did not take the body to the mortuary. No. When you brought the body to the house, you get salt. You got salt. Yes. The salt, who brought that idea? Darusha. What was the salt meant to do? The salt you placed on him, I do not know. You had no idea? Yes. In all this, where was his wife? She was outside. And she was also aware of the drama going on? Yes. Did Darusha tell you what the salt was meant to do? I think he said they put the salt on him, that if we put the salt on him, he would not get stiff quickly. That was the initiative of Darusha. Yes.
Bayo, calm down. Yes, I just wanted to point that out because now they're trying to put the whole narrative of the person who placed the salt on Mohbad's body on Adura. So I want that to play out again. If you can read it again, please, so that we can really understand what Adura has to say as regards the salt. And this means the person who brought the salt and the person who placed the salt on Mohbad's body and Mohbad's body too. It's going to be revealing. If you can reveal it again, thanks.
billion.
Can I go on, sir?
Go on, sir. Repeat that place of that song.
When you brought the body to the house, you got salt. He answered, yes. The salt, who brought the idea? Darusha. What was the salt meant to do? The salt you placed on him? I do not know. You had no idea? Yes. In all of this, where was the wife? She was outside. And